Welcome on in and gather round, gang. It's time for another legendary guide for Total War Warhammer 3. This time, we are playing as Castalton of the Great Orthodoxy, who I would consider Castalton and Boris Ursus here being the two most difficult campaigns, probably in the entire game. Mostly just because of their starting enemies and what they have to deal with, and what they also have to deal with if their neighbors, i.e. Lady Katarina here, fails in holding back our ball, because if our ball is able to use her as a springboard to build up power, you are going to have the worst time dealing with him, as well as the Chaos Dwarves and Azazel. There's just so many things that could go wrong around Kislev, and so this is, like all of our other legendary guides, is going to be a bit of an early game one, up to about turn 20. There's not going to be an exact turn time that we decide that this one's over. It's more going to be when all of the early game enemies are defeated, and I consider us in a pretty good spot to then launch the rest of our campaign without too much of a worry. We're already starting to snowball, we've got ourselves a good position, and we can get going from there. So that's what we are going for today. So let's dive on in. Castalton starts with a pretty decent army here, a couple of Streltsy, which have some good armor, nice armor-piercing weapon strength, and good armor-piercing and missile strength as well. You always would like this to be higher, but it cuts right through early game armor, so things like Marauders get shot down and no problem. Cossars, you know them, you love them, they've got decent range, they got decent damage, and then when people close the gap, if and when they close the gap, they are able to deliver axe blows to the brain, no problem. We've got some Dervishes. Fairly decent unit, all things considered, a light cavalry. Good at running down archers and getting into the back lines. Got some light war sleds, which are going to be so amazing. Pretty much our MVP unit in the early and probably into the mid-game. And then a couple of horse archers, which are very good, have decent range, and also decent missile strength. For our faction effects, we are allowed one greater tier and difference of support between the Orthodoxy before penalties are applied, which is nice. It allows us to boost up the Orthodoxy more than the Ice Court. We have less relations with that of Katerin. Our Patriarchs are going to have 20% ward save, and that is faction-wide, so your Patriarchs become very good and very tanky and survivable heroes that are going to be buffing up everyone around them with either heals or things like basically the Horn of Khorne for 24 extra melee attack. They are amazing with Castalton. We get extra melee attack also for Kislevite warriors, Kossovite dervishes, and horse archers, so all of our Gospodari units that Castalton supposedly hates. He's going to be boosting up their melee attack and leadership by 5, so they're all going to be very good. Especially boosted up in that early game. He's a very aggressive early game faction, as he kind of needs to be. Horde effects are going to be extra Orthodoxy support gain per turn, he recovers from wounds faster, and his entire army has rage. So the longer spent in melee, the more physically resistant, the more leadership, and the more melee attack they will gain. Which is again just a good way of keeping everyone alive, because we're going to have so many enemies early game. Playing on Legendary Very Hard. AI stat modifier set to neutral because I will allow cheats on the campaign. I'll allow cheats in a lot of places. I just don't like them getting a whole bunch of combat stat bonuses too. That's the worst. We already have a -4 leadership and -8 public order to deal with. Let's not add on top of it, shall we? Let's dive on into this Castalton campaign and see if we can't lead us to glory. Or die very horribly trying. Yeah.
Urson speaks through me.
So he does, Harry, so he does. And we're here yet again. Alright, so the most important things to keep in mind as Kislev is public order actually matters quite a bit more than your other factions. Even though we get to start with -8 naturally, which is going to make building it very difficult, building it is quite important because it allows us to use these different invocations. Completing one turn of ongoing settlement construction is just insanely powerful, so we're going to want to be able to use this as quickly as we can. The other ones are also real good. You get Thorson's Thunderstorm, all sorts of good stuff. So we're going to be treating this as if you have played at least a Kislev campaign, and maybe once or twice before. If you are a mad lad enough to go straight into games and Legendary, then power to you, but I'm not going to be basically basing this guide, rather, around that idea. So let's grab Castalton. Hit the old backspace before he gets there to give Ekior time to join. And what did we get for Ekior? He's a Kossar headsman, extra leadership, and immune to psychology. That could be better, but it'll be alright, we'll work with it. The Onion Dome of Bonkification. And for most of our Patriarchs, we're going to go for Soligok's Lullaby. Kostalton himself can get all 3 of them because he is the Supreme Patriarch, but the rest always doing a rave dance too. But the rest of them are only going to be locked into 1. Here at Kislev, or Erengrad itself, because we begin with Erengrad, we are going to want to have a Tallow Keepers Guild for some construction reduction. We need extra growth in Erengrad. And we also are going to pop in the Power of the Church to hopefully slow that devotion drop. It's going to keep dropping, but it does at least lessen the blow a bit. I do want at least a couple of Khazar Spears, so we're going to keep the Chastaz as is, and Kostalton. Exactly. How would we like some Ogre Bulls with Rage? I think that's a great idea. Grabbing the Ogres that you have in both his and Katarin's campaign is such a good early game boost. And it makes them like you more. Early game friends. First battle here against Vladimir is a little bit spooky, just because Kislev mirrors are dangerous. Kislev's Buy Our Blood passive, where it lets you be unbreakable for 25 seconds, just allows them to deal a whole bunch of damage to your lightly armored troops, and even your slightly more heavily armored Speltsy. So we'll see what we can do to crush them in a grip of an Ogre and Pistol Ball. Let's do this. And on the battlefield we arrive. One of the most important things we are going to want to keep in note as Kostalton's army is he can chuck fireballs, good for dragging characters in. You mainly just want to throw this at characters, truthfully. Especially here against some of these early armies. You drop that leadership and it allows you to win quite quickly. Urson's Roar is going to allow a nice bit of charge bonus. Good when we have the Ogres coming in out of the woods here, so we're going to have them stay back. I want the lads to be attacking the enemy just about as they come into range of the water. That way they're not on the other side of it. One of the main ways players waste their water hazards like the marsh here is just by being too close. So we'll stay back and we'll advance as the enemy does. Ogres stay in the woods, and then we'll try to harass their most elite units. Your sleds for Kostalton are by far your best unit for sniping out your enemy's damage dealers. That's what we're going to use it for. Let them get a bit closer, though, and we'll come charging across the water. If they don't want to get closer, we just have to chuck fireballs at them. We'll move to the top of this hill here. We can just run on back. They're all infantry as well, so it shouldn't be hard to outpace them.
The motherland's finest.
And we do outrange the armored Khazars, so as long as we're behind their shields, we'll be getting full damage into armor. And then the dervishes, we just want to kind of keep back.
March with pride.
March with pride.
Taking point.
Go with honor.
We're just about in range, get around behind them. The normal Khazars can't hit us quite easily.
On the march.
Definitely take more than one volley to start doing some damage. But we want to be proper skirmishers. Alright, let's go ahead and throw a fireball into this batch of normal Khazars. Fall back, we definitely don't want any pistol shot hitting us.
Taking position. March with pride.
Just keep ourselves between...
Horse archers.
Went through them. I was hoping it was going to explode inside the unit. Didn't get that lucky. We can weaken the armored Khazars enough, we can also just send the sleds right into their lines and kill a heap of them. See, the more difficult you try to act, the easier this is for me. Your troops are really far apart. "22 seconds, don't get shot by a pistol, please. Your horses will not thank you." Alright, the dervishes are going to respond. Interesting. Alright, fall back. That's just free dervish kills. In fact, they're all responding. Okay, cool. We can use this. Kills their skirmishers. Nice and easy. Just keep your troops away from them. As long as they don't stop moving, you will be happy. Fireball away. In fact, let's just go ahead and drag him back towards our line.
Kislev sends us forth.
We ever their troops far enough apart.
We fight for Ursun! For the throne. Taking position. On the march.
Alright, you charge here. Archers charge as well.
Kislev,
Hit the sleds.
horse archers.
Alright, now sleds go through.
March with pride. Kislevites moving.
Oh, back there. He's got his army really spread out.
Horse archers. Moving.
I take one casualty. Let's go ahead and fall back. They're caring about our skirmishers a little bit more than I thought they would.
Obey the Orthodoxy.
And lads, I've fought this battle many, many times. I've never seen this reaction. 2 horse archers lost and 2 dervishes, which is not really bad.
Light war sled.
Them on the water sleds, you'll need to move.
Honor. Taking position.
Oh, they got stuck.
March for Kislev.
That's pretty lame, I can't lie.
Find this power. Indeed. Whatever Ursun asks.
If we lose the war sleds because of that, I'm gonna have to restart. 'Cause that's just the game being lame.
Go with honor.
They're not even attacking them.
Die. Our duty, sir.
Come on, sleds.
Sends us forth.
Think an assault allow them to survive?
On the march. Very well.
Way more damage than I would like.
Kislevites moving.
Well, that's really funky, but
Go with
we'll make
honor.
do. They survive. As long as you don't lose one of the models, they don't have any health damage the next time they're in battle. Gotta make sure they don't lose any models. Alright, horse archers, across. They're spread out enough that we don't really need to use the water. Let's just move in and crumple a couple of them. Sprinkle a few arrows into the armored Cossars to weaken them. Let's not get shot by some pistols, please, please.
Horse archers.
Keep the outskirts of their range. Little see have bizarre. And they're really, really focused on your skirmishers. More so than I've seen in the past. Oh well, Thrulsi. Show them what's up. Check fireball in. Yeah, they don't even care about the... Interesting. Go knock out those Cossars then. Keep moving on round. Charge these armored Cossars.
For motherland's toilets. Patria.
Lose some Thrulsi, but it's not too many.
Horse raiders. Taking point. Kislev.
As you can see here, yeah, the Kislev mirror is brutal. Everyone's shooting as long as we don't lose too many of our importance. Okay, fine, so both the heroes had to deal with Vladimir. Get out of the way, the Snelzy will just shoot right through our friendlies. Pistol shots in. Alright, always a harrowing fight. Yield, Kislev mirror. See, they're still fighting. There's no reason for them to be, but because Kislev. Gotta bring down as many as they can. Scorched earth, lads. Scorched earth.
Supreme Patriarch Constantine!
Not bad, but I don't like how much damage we took to our horse archers. I would have liked to have lost less. So let's go for Selyuk's Lullaby here.
To serve Urson is an honor.
500 treasury. Fighting other Kislevites also hurts your overall control even further, which is never fun.
I am Constantine.
We need Route Marcher. And we'll take Urson's Roar since we are going to have one more battle and hopefully another opportunity to gain some experience. Gestalten, charge Zoishink. And the Kislev Mirror once again. This time we don't have a hero to deal with, so we can send Gestalten and the other Patriarch in just to distract them, while our archers and rifles get to work. Let's do it. Alright, set up for the battle. We'll just have a line of guns. Our archers more or less catching the majority of the enemy as they approach.
Comrades of the bear!
Then we'll swoop around with our skirmishers and ogres to smush everyone not wielding a spear. Let's do this.
Taking position!
Not one step backward. Cowardice earns only execution at my hand.
Stelton knows how to inspire the troops. Absolutely. You step back, I hit you with this mace. How about that? Try to weaken these dervishes on their way across. Light sleds have just enough armor to survive some shenanigans. Not a lot of shenanigans, but a little bit. Arcus Dalton, fireball away into these dervishes. Keep moving, dodge where you can, or get shot with arrows, that works too. Whatever you gotta do. Guns ahoy! Charge to the side, we'll go ahead and bring these Threlsi back a bit. Don't want to get shot at too much. Alright, dervishes are done. Guns, let's go deal with these spear Kossars. Separate, you charge straight down the middle. Meanwhile, you go charge these spears. Ogres come out of the woods and smush these Kossars in the center. And we can weaken them a bit too. But else you can handle a little bit of arrow fire, not a lot. Charge them. As long as they're not braced, we're doing a ton of damage on the hit. Don't think they had enough. Oh, they did. Pull away. Ogre, you charge in. Bonus charge. Now pull away. Everyone with a gun, fire here. Switch targets where possible. How about ripping them apart? Focusing one target makes it so they're not doing as much damage, even if they do decide to stand and fight to the bitter end. Let the ogres die where we need to. And they even have brutal charge. Most excellent. Losing 9 there is way more acceptable than the first battle. We will happily take that win and just occupy.
We do not want your pity.
I do not care. And after taking Zoishnik, we can kind of take a look around and figure out exactly where our main focus should lie. Azazel is going to be our secondary target. Our first is going to be Hell Pit. We must destroy the Skaven before they have any chance to build up, because once they do, they become a massive threat. They get rattling guns. I think it even just the tier 2 building or the tier 3 building, which is just ridiculous. They're able to get that up and running so quickly. What we're going to do here is we're going to tear out... Yes, take out the building in Alexandrinov, and then we're going to go ahead and build, or recruit a couple of Kossar Spearmen here. Other thing we're going to be doing is trying to make sure we are using none of the DLC units. This guide is for base game Kislev. If you have any of those DLC units, you can absolutely slot them in to your favorite damage dealer or whatever support, whatever they might be in your lineup. But we're using all the base game Kislev units, which are just fine for our needs. The support is amazing. But having Wayfarer is better. March, boya, march. Now that we've captured Zoishank and started to recruit some troops, got a couple of Kossar Spears because we are going to need them, and then we've got ourselves a new Boyar. Our next thing to do is to look at who our most important enemies are going to be. So we've got lots of Norskins, those are always going to be a threat. Especially those led by Throg the Troll King. Azazel is going to be a huge problem, as is Throt the Unclean and his Skaven. Out of all of those factions, though, the Skaven are by far the most dangerous, and so we are going to focus everything we can on destroying Hell Pit before it can build up to anything important. As far as Gestalten skills, we've definitely already got the Root Marcher on the way. We're going to pick up Ursun's Roar and Salyak's Lullaby to keep the troops as healthy as we can while fighting the rats. It's going to be a brutal brawl, and we're going to want to make sure we are capable of winning. Now, as far as our technology is concerned, we actually are going to ignore the typical growth right off the bat. We are going to go for Hooked Axe Blades for more melee defense, into Devotional Creed and Norse Hatred. This will make it so that Slanesh's forces will have a harder time stealing our units, which is so very important. And Norse Hatred will just allow us to fight harder against all of the main enemies we're going to have for the early part of our campaign, which is, again, super important. From there, we have ways to boost up our pistol range troops, and then just our ranged gunpowder units in general, which is, I think, something we're going to try to focus on.
Punish!
Here at turn 5, we are going to have an event kickoff that will allow us to gain either some boons for the Ice Court, the Orthodoxy, or one for each. We are, of course, going to grab one for the Orthodoxy, and the most important thing for us to pick up is going to be Chaos Breaker. It gives us Thorson Thunderstorm every time we're fighting an army of Chaos, which is so strong. Even if we don't quite have an Ice Witch or an Ice Maiden in our armies, we can still have access to Cataclysm spells for the low cost of 20 Winds of Magic. Crazy strong. Weirdly enough, for diplomacy, no one really likes Gestalten very early on, which isn't the weird part. What is you really don't want to join anyone's wars or anything like that, because it tends to make them fight less effectively, which is just kind of strange. The AI is just not good. When it thinks it's helping you, it backflips out of that decision immediately. So you just want to trick it into being helpful by pretending like it's not. Alright, next turn in Operation Smack-a-Rat. So, you can notice that Fort Stroghoff has just fallen. Yes, indeed, Clan Mulder has taken it. And Gorich has spawned right next to him. You don't want to fight Gorich whenever possible. So, we're going to go ahead and just walk in here, cancel this move, have Throifim join. Go talk to Vitali and say, hello, you. I will join you in your war with Clan Mulder, and you'll give me all the cash in your pocket currently, as you continue to jitter around. Brother, what kind of snow have you been rolling around in? We're out of here. He's found the Warpstone Dust. And we've found Throt. Fight is still not an easy one. You've got a lot of rats to deal with. Most dangerous ones are the Rat Ogres, of course, and then your Mutant Rat Ogre. Throt himself can summon in some Ogres. There's a lot to deal with, but thankfully, you've got Light War Sleds and you've got Horse Archers. All they have to combat that is the Night Runners with Slings, which can do some damage, but it's not even as much as your Kossars, and they've got less range too. So you've got all of the opportunity to run away from them, which we will utilize. Also, if they get too close, your Ogres will just absolutely obliterate Wolf Rats in a one-on-one fight. Comes with the Rat Ogres, you kind of want to double up, so we'll do what we can. Control and destroy. Alright, we hit the field. Let's grab our courage formation. We'll just change it a wee little bit. Still having a gun line of Streltsy is a good idea. Because we can have them just outright delete the ogres or anything else gets too close. Make sure the terrain works for them. They're not easily flanked. Honestly, the center position here is the best because we can use the ogres to flank around as well. So we'll go 1 unit of Kossars beside them. Here, let's grab Spear Kossars. Like so. Push the Spear Kossars forward. Same thing here, we just want to dump as much ammunition into these rats as possible before they get too close. Skirmishers we want to be focused on their most important targets. Skirmishers we're going to keep next to the army, and we're going to have the ogres also on either flank.
Yes!
These dogs have not bled us.
Rot has regeneration, so throwing fireballs at him is going to be a worthless endeavor. He's going to be more or less the unit we ignore. Kill all his important targets, especially Conrich Scutel here. He has but a very small amount of health. Battle begin. I'm gonna have... Exactly, just like that. No. Mistreltsy.
Fight for Ursun.
Let's get to fighting for Ursun.
Our duty is to fight and die for Orson.
Alright, chuck a fireball at the ogres. That should be the easiest target.
The motherland's finest! Taking position!
Did he hit the horse archers and kill one of them?
Obey the Orthodoxy.
Oh my.
Like waterflame!
That's hilarious. Horse sleds pull back. Gun line, let's go ahead and fall back and rotate a bit.
Let this power!
Keep drawing the ogres in. Take out the rat ogres first, that'd be great.
It is done!
Min is below, I did forget about that. Charge, and Selyak's Lullaby. Work together. Comrades. Horse archers push through, dervishes work together. Boost that charge bonus. Fireball, brother, fireball. Let the guns get to work.
March with pride.
Those ogres are just brutally effective here.
Ursun command!
Ogres, give us some space.
Like waterflame!
Blessed by the Orthodoxy.
Keep breaking the individual units of rats. Fall back. There's the summoned ogres.
Like water!
You're into the night runners. Gun line still firing. Oh yeah. No problem, comrades. No problem. Charge through. Our ogres are a bit wounded. They're doing fine though. Charging a line of Streltsy is actually way more dangerous than you'd expect. Fireball. And then run.
Obey. Obey.
Our boyar's here to save the day. And beat up all the rats in his way. I'll see myself out.
The Orthodoxy sees all.
Just find their weaker targets and knock them over. Skirmishers, take out the Night Runners. I mean, you can kill as many of those as you want. Kind of a waste of your time there, Throt. And that is a huge threat. Nullified. And just like that, you no longer have to worry about Throt the Unclean. We do need to very quickly get into Hell Pit, which is still going to be a doozy of a fight. But a bunch of ranged troops against rats always goes your way. Let's give the Ogre Bulls a standard discipline, keep them fighting. Accept the win, and we'll simply occupy it. We don't want to have too many public order woes, if we can help it. So the Draghoff is under our control. The only thing this does slow us down with is actually claiming this entire province, which is not that big a deal. Oh, Zoyshank also has... Alright, so let's go ahead and destroy this in Draghoff. The blemish of the Unclean One stains the world no more. 10% more hit points. And then we're going to actually go ahead and destroy the Khazar Hut here as well. Back at Alexandranov. We'll go ahead and throw in the Orthodoxy Shrine. We need more Patriarchs.
Chaos.
It's the most important thing. As for Castalton, we are going to pick up the Song of Winter Sunlight, and also the heal. Winter Sunlight is a 100% vigor recharge, so your troops get to go back to fighting like they were never tired in the first place. And then this lad, we're actually going to have him go into March. No sleep. And go as far over towards Hell Pit as possible.
I prove my power.
Whatever the fastest route is, that's what we're taking.
Tomorrow, Kvass comes first.
Seems like a bad idea. It's definitely not. Give him route marchers, we can hopefully make it next turn.
Live and die for Kislev.
Sure. And then Castalton, you can recruit some more troops.
Betrayers all around.
Betrayers all around. We will actually join the Maneaters in their war with Nordland, because I'd prefer Golgfag stay on our team.
Let's shake on it.
Team Golgfag. Because then we get to keep benefiting from his Ogre camp. And if anyone's been around the channel for any amount of time, they know how much I love Maneater Ogres with pistols. They are so strong. Ooh, the other thing we'll do is, where's Katerin at?
In the names of Ursun.
I'll join you in the bear sundling fight, because I could use some cash. Hopefully you don't become too timid.
I prove my power.
Alright, our turn, and the clever one among you will notice we can't reach Hell Pit with Castalton, however.
I
Troyfim here absolutely can, and will he win that battle? No, he will lose epically. But does that matter? Oh no, it doesn't. He'll charge in, they call that a decisive defeat. I'm praying this is a... They got a plague seer, that's a rookie mistake. Our stance. And one of the cool things is, your troops don't count as being in march stance for battles if they're not in the army that initiates the battle. So none of these guys are going to be tired. We won't be able to fight because these don't have a siege attacker, but we can. Wait, how long does that take? 2 turns? Alright, well, I guess we're going to fight next turn with Castalton in the lead. This just stops them from doing any recruiting, which is dang important. We'll upgrade the church for another Patriarch and more Orthodoxy support. And then we'll pick up the Roadhouse for more growth and devotion. Alright, with our excess cash, we're going to come on into Erengrad and see if we can snag another lord that gives us some Orthodoxy support. Oh, 50% experience gain's crazy. We'll take the Orthodoxy support.
Prepare your master's
And
chamber.
he is going to recruit up some Kosovoite dervishes. Our plan shall all come together soon. Alright, turn 4, our hooked axe blades are done. We'll grab Gestalten here.
Truth.
Let's say break the siege. Let's break it.
Not engage.
Gestalten, you start the siege.
Supreme.
They were not able to recruit any troops like they wanted to, and they even took attrition.
Yes.
Then we just switched the troops around, back to where they were, and start the fight.
The infidel.
Gestalten versus Hell Pit. Alright, we arrived, deployed for battle, and ready to go. Our Boyar is coming in up over here in 2 minutes, so he'll be here eventually. We have a couple of minutes below to deal with, so we've turned our Streltsy around the other direction in order to assault them whenever they do show up. I'm going to get the ogres out of the way so they don't just get shot to pieces. And then we will have our Kossars charge in to just blanket the enemy in arrows. It's going to be a great time. If we run out of ammunition, we have our axes. Gestalten charge. Patriarch, you charge as well.
If you die,
Then they have
I care only that you show absolute devotion to Hitler.
exactly. If you die, I only care that you show absolute devotion.
Die.
Bring the horse archers over. Looks like they don't really have anything to defend on this side, so bring the horse archers over here as well. And then we will have a block of 4 of our Kossars come on in to start
For the throne.
launching some arrows over the walls.
So be it.
Yes, indeed. Oh, here's the first minutes below. It's on Gestalten. The bold strategy. Just stay moving. Whatever you're able to damage works for me. Gestalten, start knocking these clowns out. Super extra charge bonus. I'd rather you not get shot by the towers, so let's go ahead and change that.
Hearts of ice.
Escape and slave spears are not a good target. Can you shoot the brood whore? Is that too far away? That would make sense.
Comrades of the band.
Supreme Patriarch.
This battle I would probably have actually removed Gestalten from the horse. That way he can actually climb up and over the walls and start just clobbering the Skaven directly himself.
Kislevites moving.
Bit of health damage, we'll be fine.
Land is power. To battle.
Start eliminating the slings.
First, and on horse and ice.
Gestalten, let's go for that first Seljax Lullaby.
Slay them.
Should run them over nicely. Boyar's here, bring him on over as well. Would like to try to save the arrows, yeah, for these slings here. Start bringing in the rest of the troops. Oh, ouch. Excuse me, I was just casting Plague Breath. Get you guys out of there. Is our Boyar being attacked? You're a little bit too slow. You'll let them recuperate.
Like war sled.
War sled, stop shooting. Let's go ahead and fall back. All my piercing is going to be fantastic for this red ogre here. Bring these Kossars over. They're taking a little bit more damage than I would like.
Priest of Kislev.
Alright, Patriarch to the walls is taking way too long to chop through naturally.
There. Now.
Horse archer. Moving.
As soon as we capture the point. Ooh, the next minute's below. Alright, get away from that. That's actually a pretty decent summon. Think slippery thoughts, horse archers.
Obey the Orthodoxy.
Horse archer.
Those horse archers moving.
The faith keeper.
He still hasn't found a way out of here yet. I mean, the gates are going down now.
Comrades of the bear!
We're just taking damage as we go.
On the mark.
Lend this power! Must break through!
Also, the gates managed to heal. They didn't, but it looks like they did.
Sons of Kislev!
All out of minutes below, it would seem. Get you out of there, sir.
Horse archers! Whatever Orson asks!
A lot of damage, these Kossars.
So be it!
Glad to see it's the normal clan rats, that's for sure. Almost through that gatehouse. The Centaur does Salyak. Back up on the towers for a very brief amount of time.
Annihilate them.
Let's shoot the same. 200 damage is all you need to do. There we go, we're through. Charge them. We'll use the first of the heals. Have the ogres move as one big blob and have the guns come with us too. Shoot the brute horror. They have so much less health than you would expect. Stand here then. Give all of the Kossars the guard order. Stealthy actually performed pretty well in melee. Spear Kossars up top. Other two over here. And we'll just kind of run over this cave in one little bit at a time. Charge the Vigor, give us more charge bonus. What are you gonna do about it? You guys have some clan rat spears still. Does Dalton go stand out front? We'll bring the ogres off to the side too.
Light worthless.
Shoot the brute horror. More damage potential there for sure. Do they regenerate? Oh, they do. Well, that's gonna be a nightmare. Some extra troops in there. Horse archers have pretty much used up all their ammunition on nothing. Which is too bad. Alright, fireball into edged bolt.
Light worthless.
Oh, the bridge. We need a little bit more elevation. I figured up on the horse we'd be fine, but apparently not. Yeah, they're keeping the horror away, and he's running for his life. I mean, we knew they weren't brave, but this is kind of crazy.
March with pride. Go with honor.
See the brute horror getting closer.
Light worthless. Taking position.
Turn and volley into the ogre.
The Orthodoxy. Taking point.
If that one regenerates too, then so be it.
The motherland's finest. Excellent.
Doesn't appear to. Nice fidelity advance. Kossars stay behind them. They put themselves in a bad spot.
Kislev sends
Let's
us
go take
forth.
advantage. Fireball at this clown, it's far closer. No way you dodge. Yeah, just doesn't hit him all the way. Sleds, let's go ahead and knock over these wolf rats.
Whatever Ursun asks. Making it so.
Didn't think they'd actually get closer.
Yes! Patriarch!
Move in.
Supreme Patriarch moving!
Obey! Obey!
Now see, it's all part of our trap.
Honor.
Shaking blasphemers!
We fight for Ursun!
Execute them!
Although if you get this close to us, we can punish that pretty well.
Kislevites moving! Light
Maybe you come
wolf.
back together. Poison isn't as threatening as it thinks it is.
Sons of Kislev!
Fireball away.
Taking position! March with pride! Whatever Ursun asks.
Alright, guns coming across.
Taking point.
Ogres go into a brawl with the Brood Horror. Dalton will be fine. He's got support. These Cape and Slave Spears are not going to be considered a threat. Gossars, come on in. Spears on this side. Urge them. We get to heal our wounds. What are you gonna do? Oh, blob up with a ton of rats. Alright, fall back.
Go with honor!
Fall back, sleds, we need you.
Point
You go take point in this direction.
for the throne.
Brood Horror is trying to assassinate someone who's way tougher than he is.
Orthodoxy endures!
This man wrestles bears for a living. What are you gonna do, rat? Fireball away.
Kislev sends us forth. Yes!
Run down Edge and Bolt. Elsie come up into the clan rat spears. We're gonna go run down these clan rats as one. Shift all three. All back gun sleds, fall back. Keep chopping. More charge bonus. Your patriarchs are just brutally effective. The Brood Horror is going to get to run away, which is not amazing.
Light war fled. Ursun command.
Find the weak spot and charge sleds.
Bring them down.
Crunch their skulls!
Come back and take out the Night Runners if you can. Our sleds need to find a zone they can run from.
March with pride.
Taking position. March with pride.
Moving.
Wilson's Roar, now use that charge bonus. Burn those dogs. Poison attacks mean nothing to us. Huge weapon strength versus a naked mole rat with leprosy. Easy win. Hell Pit falls, and we lose almost nothing. Yeah, no, your clan rats really don't stand a chance against any other kind of infantry, and if you bring ogres, which are monstrous infantry, rats die in droves. If he was a ruin priest, you're gonna have a little bit of a harder time just because he's gonna be able to blast apart whole squads of these Kossars. If that's the case, like I said, you want to take Dalton off of his horse and send him in on foot with the Patriarch. And if you can wait till the Boyar gets there as well, that'd be great. Set them all in together and let them go beat the smack out of Edge and Bolt. And at that point, you bring in everyone else. You want to have a couple of archers nearby just to punish if the Brood Horror or Red Ogre get too close. But you also got to be careful because they'll be punished by lightning, which is quite painful.
Our sacred state.
That's 2 provinces, but not the 2 provinces they expected you to have. Ritual Enforcer is great. But we get multiple of them. That's Clan Molder destroyed. Done and dusted. We want them gone, and we can move on rather quickly. So we're going to go ahead and take the income away from Hell Pit. Sketchy, I know, but we need to. Because otherwise it's going to just rebel extremely fast. And we can't stay here for long. Can I give the troops back to the Boyar? Oh, I can. We can just gotta leapfrog the troops back over here towards the Tower of Croc. That's incredible. Do it.
Power is my right.
Oh no, you can't.
It cements my power.
And now they're stuck with you?
I do not tolerate hesitation.
No good. Okay, let's just bring them back then. You're not allowed to cheese it that much. Well, Torifim, you might as well come on back over out of Hell Pit either way.
There will be no sleep.
There will be no sleep. In fact, I might end up disbanding him. That way we can pocket that cash.
Never in question.
Having an extra Boyar will be very nice against Azazel. Rank 7, we get a strong man at rank 12. Let's get Tor's Battle Hymn up and running. And we'll grab the Inspiring Presence for more experience.
Of Kislev.
How bad are the troops wounded? We're already replenishing pretty much up to full. So let's instead give you the upgrade to Celiac's Lullaby. Ooh, actually, is it just a cooldown? Replenish it is.
Kislev's chosen.
We'll give him the Heroic Resilience. Very good passive. Once you drop below 50% of your health, you get 14 more melee defense and 8 leadership.
This is mine.
Which
by
should,
right.
in technicality, be enough to overcome. Oh, we have to collect income for the turn just so we can actually recruit some troops. That's just the way it be. We need units. Alexei, let's have you move to Zlishenk. Love to see that they're still alive.
Lord of all.
Have you recruit some Cossars as well? Let's get us an Adaman. Please have one with some devotion and growth. Yes, we've got 2. Igor and Masya, who has the better mustache. Masya does, of course. Okay, we're gonna recruit him. Keverin. It's almost a Kevin. Drop you into the River Linsk. It's almost enough to fix our devotion problems. Almost. Major standard for Consultant as well. Let's make sure he's got it. Oh, he's so strong in either the ogres or our war sleds. Go ahead and save our growth. We're going to keep it for Alexandrinov. Next up, we grab the Devotional Creed. But we are going to be at war with Azazel before then. Actually, you know what? Let's pick up the upgrade to Stroghoff. And we'll leave Alexandrinov at tier 2, because it's hard to keep these smaller settlements intact as Gestalten.
Bow to me. Do not even
Steal some of your cash.
Kislev's chosen.
You're likely about to get knocked out by Azazel either way. And here's the Church and State event I spoke of earlier. We are going to lean towards the Orthodoxy to get more Orthodoxy support, more devotion, and some Orthodoxy boons. Blood of the Motherland is really solid. We get duties reward, extra campaign move range after winning a battle, and more experience for fighting Forces of Chaos. Hey look, Forces of Chaos. Alright, Gestalten, let's get moving. Hell Pit, we're gonna stop collecting your income, even if it makes me sad. Ooh, wait, extra income from farms faction-wide. I think instead we're just gonna pick up another Orthodoxy shrine. Hell Pit we're gonna end up selling if we can. If Prague, well, how many settlements do you have, sir?
We are both honored to serve.
3. We're gonna keep an eye on Grigor, and if he ends up losing down to maybe even 1, if it's just Prague, we're gonna quickly give him Hell Pit. That way we can keep a legendary tier faction around us as a buffer state.
Baron of the Motherland. Obey. This is
Still has Shoktrokin.
now.
Don't tell me you're at war.
What?
He isn't. I was gonna say, don't tell me you're at war with Throg yet. You can't afford to be. Focus.
I stand for Kislev.
Let's go ahead and kick Troy from out.
Does not touch us.
Give us a little bit of economy. Recovery.
Right to rule. On your feet. Take me there.
He's not here. What a bad idea, sir.
Hold his power.
We'll be able to disband a couple of them after, but we are going to attack the Tower of Krak, hopefully next turn. If Gestalten can reach. If he can't, different choices will have to be made.
Bow to me.
Does anyone want to trade?
Lord of all.
The answer is absolutely
None
not.
shall question me.
She's still dealing with the Bearsonling.
Engineer.
You just don't want to look around, that's the thing. Stay focused on your lane or you get discouraged. Alright, turn 6, Bearsonling tribe is gone. And then we can take Gestalten. Good, 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 we can actually reach. Something I'm sure they were not ready for. Hey,
You are fortunate indeed to gain my attention.
Murdo, that's what I was thinking. I'll join your war with the Ecstatic Legions, and you give me... cash.
For the motherland.
A defensive alliance is a bad idea. I should have gone for all the way. They're likely dead next turn either way.
Embrace this familiar squall.
Alexei, attack the tower. They stole one of our units. I can't even attack you now, fool. They had 2 turns till that upgraded. We managed to stop him from upgrading, and... well, that's actually...
Courage flows in our veins.
stopped close enough that we don't even have to give him any units.
Hack them.
It just takes 1 turn this time. Well,
I order
that
their
works.
death.
Hopefully everyone else is able to pull something together. Oh, we could have got another Patriarch already. Judicator, the Tools of Judgment, is incredible if there's a terror-causing unit in range. 12 more attack and defense.
Patriarch of Kislev.
Seems fair. We'll save for when Aaron Grad upgrades. Alright, well the Purple People Eater has come sprinting on back. Thankfully he should be in march stance so his troops are tired. How tall are you? Please, he's on foot, good. So we've got Melkos Mystifying there, and then Azazel's normal spells. And it looks like Azazel doesn't have any of his uniques just yet. We got to him fairly early. Alright, so Alexei and Gestalten versus Azazel. They stole one of Gestalten's horse archers, which is a bummer, but hopefully we can rout them without having to kill them all the way. One thing that's not great about this battle is that they have a lot of troops,
Take her courage as your own.
and we don't have time to properly set up. So let's hope this Boyar can hold one of the flanks. We're both showing up in a minute 50. Alright, Gestalten is here. We're going to go ahead and grab these units, make them one, that way I know who's whom. Gestalten and Igor. Ogres. Kossar line. But let's see, let's have you on the flanks. Then you two can be our immediate enemy catchers. Alright, so here's the plan. You all need to get in guard mode. All the fast movers. And we're gonna try to focus fire as Zazel.
Kislev sends us forth. Slay them.
He's a wee little target.
The Orthodoxy sees all.
Horse archers. Taking position.
But I don't think that's really gonna matter. Fireball, don't you dare. Saw that coming.
Sons of
Before it even happened.
Horse archers.
Alright, let's make sure we can break his flankers.
Streltsy.
Streltsy, come on back. Ogres,
Position.
take a more central position. It's going to make them stupid.
We fight for
Keep shooting Azazel.
The motherland's finest.
so be it.
Actually, you lads need to go forward. Alright, Azazel's hit the ground.
March with pride.
Heals and extra attack. And just run away from him.
Very well.
He's gonna drop down whips and all sorts of stuff he thinks is tough. Keep shooting him. No one can fight Azazel in a straight up brawl. And that's how you lose.
Purge them. Defenders of
Run the hounds over for me.
Horse archers.
Come on, Threltsy, move in. Gotta get away from Azazel, brother.
Moving.
Yeah, that's not good. Didn't want the sleds getting caught. Fall back. No, we need the sleds. They're completely broken.
Power unquestioned.
Listen, our skirmishers aren't doing great. Doesn't mean we're lost for sure. Keep coming through. I need for you not to take any more damage though. They managed to isolate Stalton really well. Usually the rest of our lords and heroes too. Slam in, destroy, because Dalton, you're fine. You're fine. Chuck a fireball at him. Guns, keep doing your thing.
Anything for Kislev.
Or melee attack. Just move, Castalton, just move. Any of the ogres we have to sacrifice are more than fine. Same thing with the Gospodars, you know how we feel about them. Beautiful work, beautiful work. Kill this Manticore.
Execute them. Yes.
This Threltsy fight just fine in a melee.
Sons of Kislev.
Keep shooting this way. Let's keep the Ogre Bulls charging if we can. Leadership's gonna break for the Forces of Chaos quite soon.
Comrades of the bear. Purge them.
Don't let them flank you.
Kislev's vengeance.
Rip some shots here. Beautiful.
March with pride. Slay them.
Thankfully, we brought in a lot of actual fast-moving troops ourselves. So catching these morons when they run is not going to be that big of a deal. Alright, Streltsy, fall back a bit. Too much damage. Okay, the ogres are gone.
Kislevites moving to battle. Might and increase.
This Farmore lad is lasting forever. Battle Hymn of Tor. Think about it and break these marauders quick. Fiddles are only down 30 models, which is not too bad at all.
Prestige beyond compare.
Alright, the Lord from these settlements down. Horse Raiders here. Rake those demonettes. We still have the Chosen in here, so just the Chaos Warriors in general.
I demand tithes.
Land is power.
He has some Chosen of Slanash. I didn't even see those.
Obey the Orthodoxy.
Those Slaaneshi Chosen are gonna be a problem. Chaos Warriors, and then Chaos Warriors of Slaanesh. Streltsy, bring yourselves round. Come on, Castalton, you can survive. We all believe in you. Beat him down.
Defenders of Kislev taking points.
Keep up the fire, keep up the fire. Those aren't Chosen you're brawling with. Hellcott's mystifying is cheeky. And Boyar is gone. Thankfully, no more spells for them. Let's get away from the horse archers. Brother, if you gotta run, run. 7. Chosen really haven't taken any damage at all. All their comrades have gone though, so now we can try and chase these idiots down. Brutal fight. And that's the Ecstatic Legion's broken as well. We didn't lose any trouble. They had enough troops to survive. I saw it on the post-battle screen. Well, we lose our horse archers, I guess. Horse archers and some ogres. Not bad though, all things considered. We will take the replenishment. We get 100% additional experience for executing them though. So that's what we're doing.
Dogs without word.
Interestingly enough, the Nago Farlings are going to fight us too. So be it. And the Brother of the Bear refuses to join my side. Okay. Duty over beauty, more leadership for the entire army, and weapon strength for lords and heroes. The Wolf Hearts are something we can't use, and the Brotherhood both starts building and loses their outposts because they're fools. Drawn into a war with the Nago Farlings. For what reason?
Whichever woeful deity protects you, it ends here.
Interesting.
Hoyar's
So
right.
Wulfric must have chosen to go the other direction.
These fools. Face my ire.
Resilience, Route Marcher, and Presence. For Castalton, we're going to grab Iron Disciplinarian to start buffing up the devotion for the area. And then Icon of Strength into Impassion for our Patriarch.
Heed me.
In this way, Castalton doesn't have to stay and
Cut them apart.
delaying the settlement. We auto-resolve, we lose all sorts of stuff. Well, we know we wouldn't, so let's treat this as an auto-resolve, but we'll march in and we'll kill these opponents here, and I will catch you in just a moment. Alright, that's exactly what everyone thought would happen. No one died. They didn't really have any troops at all, so you just walk up to the gates, shoot them with arrows, and that's that. In fact, because of Dodge's, not Dodge's, Soyak's lullaby, we managed to heal a bit too, which is cool. Well, nearly fully healed heroes will simply occupy the tower. And now we need to push back into the Sarl encampment. Hopefully Dimitri here, even though he has broken his agreement with us, acts as a pretty solid wall in the meantime. So Alexi's going to stay here. With the Sultan, we are going to turn around and get ready to deal with the forces of Nurgle. Yes. Also, we got 2 turns before Erengrad has been upgraded to a Stanitsa, which is awesome. I think we are going to go ahead and wait the 3 turns to upgrade Alexandrinov also. We're of course grabbing at Norse Hatred next for 4 more attack and defense when facing all of the different forces of chaos, as well as giving us a nice immunity to psychology so we can ignore all the terror and such. Really strong. After that, we're going to come back into the land and grab the convalescence and cold storage. No reason to go for the growth though until you actually have the territory around you under your control. What did we get at the Tower of Crack? Nothing but a tier 1 garbage settlement. Sometimes it's just the way. We'll pop in the Ice Court Courthouse here to start building up some Ice Court support. You get a little bit of growth and a little bit more income. Also gives you a nice garrison of Ice Guard. So it's much harder to lose the settlement. Indeed, Alexi, you don't really need any more troops. You're good with what you got. In fact, we're going to combine you 2 troops together. And you're mainly going to be playing a defensive role as opposed to an offensive one.
The ice is Orson's domain.
Back to Zoyschink, where we'll have ourselves a secondary patriarch as well.
Replenish.
Right, well, the Brothers of the Bear just wiped out, so we actually are going to have to turn around and deal with Lamont Dahl. Oh, interesting. That I was not expecting.
Ensure that your overture
We still have 3 settlements, and they're not at war with our ball just yet, so that's all we really need to see. It's Dalton, you turn back around because we've got no real choice. And we'll be reinforcements here for Alexi.
Orson's wed. Face
Wipe Azazel's faction off the map.
hearts of ice.
Absolutely take the sacrifice. No, we want execution.
Without word.
Dogs without worth. Alexi, you're gonna defend the tower.
Never yield.
Therefore yield. And then you're gonna come on back. Stolten.
Heed me.
Towards Alexandrinov. Dude, why would you... We weren't gonna take attrition. And he moved to the place where we will. That's fine. Our own problem for clicking there. Devotion's actually starting to increase. We're gonna grab the courthouse. Because we need Ice Court support. At least a little bit of it. Alright, well, Wintertooth and the Sarl have been combined into one. I really don't like. And you all have managed to take no territory. What's going on with Malachi, man? He's got the strongest faction in the entire game. He's got a tough start, but still, only the single settlement is just really bad plays out of you, my friend. We're gonna rush over to Alexandrinov to play defense. Oh, that makes me think Lamont Dahl is actually over here. Let's go see. Nope, we're good for now. Good. I love that all of Kislev pretty much hates us. Ooh, you know what? Let's use you.
Your presence here is an insult to the motherland.
How much cash do you have? I was to give you Hill Pit. I don't really want an alliance. I wouldn't mind trade. And 3,000. Okay, so if I give it to the Ropsman clan, then what?
I am the fist of proud Kislev.
I'll give you Hell Pit, and you'll give me 8,000. Now, I don't want a defensive pact. That's bad. This'll do.
Come, drink kvass.
Enjoy the pit full of mutant creatures. absolute buffoon.
Kislev's chosen.
Alexei, let's get you some more troops. You're gonna need them. Let's go. Just 1 unit of Kossars, because all you're allowed to have. Yes, the ogres give us man-eaters. What we'd love to see. Upgrade the Erengrad jetty. Banner's Guild, and you can go for more growth, but I think the best thing to do here, higher tier than I thought, it has to go up to tier 3. Okay. Well, then we're gonna grab a market. Get some cash.
Boya.
Our Ataman. Let's give you the Bailiff and the Tax Collector. Fantastic. And then in terms of skills, we give you Inspiring Presence. Turn 10 is upon us, and here's an excellent reason why just genociding all the Gospodars is a bad idea. Look at this massive army full of armored Kossars. They're gonna go conquer some territory. What a good idea, lads. Be useful for Kislev. All we really care about is the cities 3, Erengrad, Prague, and Kislev, which we'll claim eventually. Lamont Dahl is waiting here. I would love to see what kind of army he has. But such is not the way. Let's pick up some ogre mercenaries. Man-eater pistols are my favorite, and we'll grab some man-eaters as well. Expensive, both of them. So very expensive. Worth. So very worth. Your ocean scouts bring news that a bloated corpse. Loot it. We can use the cash. We absolutely cannot trust auto-resolve, so give the rampaging standard here. And extra leadership to these ogres. Alright, we gotta rely on the big Kislevites to save the day. Welcome one and all to the icy snow-capped battle of, I don't know, what should be epic proportions. We'll see. He's got lots of guns.
The Orthodoxy's will.
Have the ogres rush on forward.
Supreme Patriarch moving.
Most dangerous units absolutely these gun mob. Wound them where we can. From the squishy boys, flee. Fireball away. Let's get in and start wounding as many as we can.
Hussars! A fine strategy!
I thought so too.
Horse archers!
Blast the gun mob.
Constantine moving. Moving.
Man-eaters!
And then immediately fall back, 'cause, man, that's way too close for that nitro.
Go with honor!
If you can distract part of the army, great. Ogres, come on back. Send the other 2 ogres wide. Stories be told. Keep wounding them on the way in. We outrange the shotguns, so we can rely on that to take them down. Another fireball in.
Orthodoxy's light.
Shift your pegs! Patriot!
Fireball now.
Taking position.
Soon as our guns start blasting and our arrows, then we can move in.
Like the sound of that!
Like the sound of that. You 2 hit these shotguns. Charge straight through to the pirate mob. Pirate gun mob, rather. Sleds, get in there, you 2. On back. We'll send the man-eaters in. Smash these zombie mob first. Please don't get any shotgun shells off. Beautiful. Go straight through. Alright, managed to isolate and destroy this army.
Horse archers!
Right into the shotguns. Let's make sure they're going nowhere. Bears are hungry. Keep weakening. If we don't even have to deal with the enemy lord, that'd be great. Sail straight through, we go for some heals when we can, chuck a fireball towards his slimy cart. Ooh, the damage. Oh, it's Depth Guard. Stay away from the Depth Guard.
The old world is our dish.
Depth Guard need to go. Anyone near them needs to fall back or just charge these gun mob here. To the flanks, Kossars, to the flanks. Depth Guard are scary.
Run or no eating.
Man-eaters, let's go take down cart. Slam back in with the crackle of gunfire and the help of these man-eaters. And no problem. Ogres are the best, as long as they're on your team. Let's take the replenishment. Another tax collector, and we've got Monster of the Sea for 1,500 experience and 6,000 to our treasury. Now, I'd very much like to go threaten Lamont Dahl here. But let's go back to do some replenishing. The last 2 points into Disciplinarian will save our other 2 for Strongman. We can get into here things like Firebrand, Fiery Devotion gives him flaming attacks for everyone in the area, and then also gives everyone within 55 meters weakness to fire damage, which is a scary combination.
Patriarch of Kislev.
Passion,
Patriarch of Kislev.
and will allow you to replenish troops a little bit better and go for Ursun's Roar as well. You shall be a Dodge's Song of Winter Sunlight. Patriarch.
I am.
These Ogre Bulls have served us well, but I'm going to go ahead and kick them out
I will root out heresy.
and replace them with just more Kossars for now. They're cheaper and they deal more damage overall. Alexandrinov goes up to tier 3. And Alexei, let's give you 1 more archer. Should be all we truly need. Then we'll go for the Festival of Urza, actually before growth. Fix up our devotion and our corruption issues. Then, and only then, do we get cold storage and convalescence.
Blooded.
We'll trade with the
One
dragons
of
just
the
to make
lesser
some friends.
dragons.
But I think they're the only dragons we know about.
They are one people.
Need.
I
He's
what?
finally taken some territory.
It's wisdom then.
It's good to see. The Magathkin should go away, giving him time to actually use all that background income to do something useful.
Buck is in danger. Cursed elves
Thank you,
from
Dodgy
across the-
Johan. Thank you. We'll deal with the Cursed Elves later on. That's a winnable fight, but it's a pretty brutal one. Got a Cathayan caravan that's arrived. I would love to go after the Bay of Blades, but if we can take down the quest battle here instead. So how this one works is you get attacked by Dark Elves. And you immediately are under assault too. So you're not able to actually position your troops. They just get attacked right off the bat. And if they're not ready to go, they're going to get run over. So I'm actually going to have Gestalted probably. Or you want a bear, good sir? No chance. Not yet, at least. Rank 11. Man, you're so close. How many more? Oh, no, not really. Still, we've got this.
The bear.
Quest battle. Valiant defeat. They've got reinforcements expected. It seems unwinnable, but it's definitely not. Let me show you.
Yeah, the nightmare devils come to take you from Urzen's Graz to spiritual across the heathen waters, where you will eke out your lives in misery and toil in sin, far from Urzen's embrace. Is that what you want? Is it? Then show me your hatred. If you love the bear, you will happily die rather than be taken. for Kislev! For Kislev! Moving! Making it so!
Land is power.
One of the gnarliest starts to a battle for sure. But we've got things like the Lullaby of Salyak to keep us safe.
Patriarch!
Kill the Doomfire Warlocks quick, get into the Shades.
Orthodoxy!
Shut the Shades down fast.
Kislev's vengeance!
Meanwhile, shooting through our own troops is rough. And it doesn't get any better. This one is a nasty fight.
Taking position.
A fine strategy! Go with honor!
Put them down. More reinforcements come from the flank.
Priest of Kislev!
Thankfully, Dark Elves are quite weak. Beat them quickly. Ogres get after these Reaper bolt throwers.
Life worthless!
Because those reinforcements they mention are, in fact, big beasts.
Follow the bear! We fight for Ursun! To battle!
Force Raider.
Keep running, keep running.
For the motherland!
Kill the demons. Kill them.
Pain is duty! Retribution!
Yet more Dark Elf forces converge. I know I told you to go kill these guys. Why'd you stop? On your other flank.
Land is power!
Thank goodness for by our blood is all I'm gonna say.
Full stop Kislev!
Rifles get to work.
March! For Kislev!
No, you gotta get out of there.
Very well.
Hold back. Man, we're gonna get into these bleak swords quick. We've got more reinforcements on the way, and they are Sisters of Slaughter. Fun for no one. I pull through. In it for the gold. What Sisters of Slaughter are not is arrow-proof. Get in there quick. Yep, losing who we have to, losing who we have to.
Go with honor! Taking point!
Bring these other archers over quickly now. We need the guns for the Sisters of Slaughter. Fall back. Definitely cleaning out our forces, aren't we? And definitely not on purpose. Alright, man-eaters. Take down the rest of these shades. Stalton. Let's get over here after the two War Hydra, the Charybdis.
Indeed!
Focus fire the Charybdis.
Bring them down!
Fortune and food!
Fortune and foe.
Lesson by the Orthodoxy!
Huge charge bonus increase. Shoot the Sisters of Slaughter. They have the least armor.
Kislevites, moving!
Keep moving on away. Try to draw them out. Streltsy, hang in there. We're gonna lose them all. That's unfortunate. We can recruit more, but I was trying to keep our Streltsy alive.
Kislev sends us forth! Bring them down!
Keep shooting the Charybdis. Let's slow the regeneration here on this beastie. Bonk. Heal. Alright, let's have them pull away. Man-eaters died.
Run!
Both patriarchs push through.
Hearts of ice! Kislev sends us forth!
Hydra breath is a thing.
Serves Kislev. Annihilate them!
Alright, thankfully the Streltsy are just running. They may survive. They may survive yet. Run, Streltsy, run. He's gone. Everyone turn and fire on this group of leak swords. Oh, they did hunt down my Streltsy to the man. That's crazy.
The motherland's finest!
Comrades of the bear!
Desperately trying to kill the rest of my Streltsy. They're probably going to succeed.
March for Kislev!
Fireball, go! We'll see just in time, or are they still gonna fall? Dark Elves have been defeated. That was a brutal fight. But we won, which is all that matters. That is a quest completed at the cost of one of our Streltsy, but everyone else survives against one Streltsy and one Kossar with Spear. We're gonna go ahead and execute the survivors. Gain us hopefully enough experience to level up again. No, not quite. Not quite. We do have the Burning Brazier though, so extra income from Bow's Battle Loot, corruption reduction, recruitment cost reduction, 6 more melee attack, and then the Brazier Mace of Ursun. Extra damage whenever our hit points fall below half.
This is Orsan's church.
Worth? Maybe, maybe not. We at least get to keep our man-eaters.
Conscription for the motherland. First,
Pop in the upgraded stall.
the bear commands.
Grab a Boydanov's Brawlers that'll replace our fallen Streltsy. They're not the same, but it'll kind of work the same.
Patriarch of Kislev!
Bloodish Troops upgrade,
Patriarch of Kislev.
Dodge's Song, and replenish troops. We'll take the opportunity to upgrade Zoe's Shank as well, since we have so much cash kind of stored up.
Supreme.
And because Dalton, we might as well give you... We wait a turn, we can get more ogres with pistols. Let's get rid of the normal man-eaters. I just want the variant with pistols.
Believers may serve.
Kossar, and then we'll grab the pistol boys next turn.
Gosh.
Well, we're being threatened by Malachi. Not sure exactly what happened. But the Robson clan and Makaisen are now at war when they should be worrying about chaos. The fools. Yeah, we'll go ahead and give you your gift. Turn 12, Nordland is no more. We've got some quest battles that are not going to matter for us today. Even if we get the heroes, we're going to use them as agents, because I believe both of them are... Ulrika was FLC. So maybe we can use Ulrika, but not the other. Lizard Brooch and... Blessed Helm of the... 60 armor and 20% missile resistance, insane. Oh, and it's on cooldown, too. That's really cool. Still, no one really likes us. It's crazy. We're out here holding the line against chaos, and no one likes us.
Only the faithful may serve.
Only the faithful.
Kneel to Orsan.
I need to replenish at least for one more turn, so we're going to set up in an ambush.
Be seen.
Sneaky, sneaky Gestalten. And we're going to grab... No, don't be fooled. Good news is we can upgrade Erengrad to a town, up to ice shards, and we can finally get our toolmaker for more sleds, which is the most important thing, by a landslide. Alright, so we're at war with most of the Norskins now. Oh, the Varg took out the Nagelfarling, and now they've picked up their banner. That's funny. Festival of Urza is done, which should sort out our devotion going forward. We can only hope.
Obedience is
Alright, Castelton.
devotion.
Obedience is devotion.
March.
Oh, is that army gone now? How amazing. Alexa, you go ahead and stay in ambush. We're gonna have this collect some income.
Why are we so mistreated?
Why are we... Oh, no.
My pleasure.
Estes has gone a different direction. He's actually skipped settlements. Ah, good old AI bias. Quick, we need a boyar. Judicator. Defend Erengrad, sir. We'll try not to recruit any more units. You shouldn't need them. But if... Here, let's use our excess gold for a little bit. Use a bit of our excess gold. Let's go for the icon of strength here. Grab convalescence into cold storage.
Iglev's might grow.
Alright, turn 14 is upon us. We're gonna go ahead and...
Whatever the
You don't let us land and hit the... Are you kidding me? That change where they don't let you to land and attack anymore was a terrible one, I'm not gonna lie. That fight is going to be a nightmare.
Only the most skilled may
More Kossars. Up on shore. March, get as close as you can to the Bay of Blades. We'll just hit that next turn then. Had I known, I would have landed. The tower can defend itself now. Let's go ahead and turn and get ready just in case Festus attacks.
This is my province.
This is my province. Alright, it wants us to raid the Bay of Blades now. That's just disrespectful. The motherland is in need of wealth. Quick, stop moving and do nothing for a second. I'd rather not actually. He's claimed Hell Pit now. I don't even understand what's going on. The strangest of circumstances. Sirtha Ek is now over here after Alexandrinov.
March.
We'll blast Outriders here because it looks like Festus is also preparing to attack us. Everyone's just kind of squaring up.
chaos.
Is it very funny? We attack the Bay of Blades. Go. I'm not gonna... Weird how that mission came up just as we really can't afford to. Alright, this battle we're going to fight ourselves. Make sure we lose as few as possible. It's gonna be necessary for the next couple battles here. Onward. Alright, so this should be nice and easy. We'll just have ourselves a line of Kossars. What else is the immediate front line, and then the ogres on the flanks. Fortune and food. We need nothing fancy, just to slay them. The mate's over there. They just have the 2 units of horsemen, everything else is just an infantryman. And the Hound Dogs never win in a fight against even your basic ogres. Good stuff. Fireball into the horsemen. Like the horsemen are just about the only thing they have that can even deal damage. So rotate, pistols get ready to do some damage. See what I mean? I did let them get a little bit too close. That is my own fault. Deal with these horsemen. Not sure how they're so much faster than us, but that'll be alright. Their hounds charge straight in. I would have liked to have charged them back, but as you can see there, it really doesn't matter. And yet the auto-resolve wants to kill half of your front line. It's crazy. Lots of screaming going on over there. Let's have the Gizelwines go do something else. Slam in while they're not paying attention. Extra melee attack. We'll take it. Try to hit only one part of the line at a time. Won't work. Charge straight into these berserkers. That's considered their toughest unit. And nice and simple. Gun lines and ogres. Nine brave kiss the lights fall to claim that victory for Lorson. Warbear for yet another of our patriarchs. So Warbear plus 20% ward save is just terrifying. Oh no, we didn't raid the bay. What we can do though is get a strong man. Charge bonus and speed, now fiery devotion's insane. Weakness fire damage, extra melee attack, and flaming attacks. An excellent combo.
Patriarch of Kislev.
Boyar.
Lexi, you could
Lord of
definitely use hard hits, 5 more melee defense. That will work. I'm gonna escort in a gold sigil sword to keep you safe. Here comes Sir Thak.
Gospodar by blood.
And I'd love to get Gievsky's Citadel up and running, but we need to deal with Sirtha first. Plus, our economy can't handle.
Boyar.
Let's go for a market square for the 100 income. The Kartsamaz. Orthodoxy, albeit we throw people down a hole. Way more Orthodoxy support. They like it when we have people trapped in the basement. We're actually instead going to pick up the courthouse here for some ice court support.
The old world owes us thanks.
Yes, it does, but we can't really build anything else just yet. Save our cash. Aaron Greg goes from tier 3 in 2 turns, which will definitely need the money for the 4 upgrades. Alright, turn 16, Convalescence is done. We've got more growth, more replenishment. And Sirtha decides to land next to Alexandrinov. Did we just kill you with an auto-resolve? That's a fight I'm happy to take. Sacrifice the captives for more devotion. Kossars are fairly expendable. Much as they may not want to hear it. And I think we won't have a choice. Good grief, he owns almost all of Norska. We're gonna be at war with the Troll King. Either way. It's improving, that's funny. Well, let's get the jump on him.
Infidel die.
The infidel dies.
Obedience is
Decisive victory. We'll give this one to the auto-resolve.
to fail of
Oh my word.
blasphemy.
There's no way that happened. Alright, well, punished aggressively. Never give it to the auto-resolve.
Expelled in awesome
So bad, in fact, we probably just need to stay in the Bay of Blades for a turn.
Patriarch. The home
And maximize that replenishment.
Orthodoxy.
Grab Howling Rage. We'll get Firebrand next. Howling Rage.
Live and die for Kislev.
Wild-eyed for you, good sir.
Patriarch of Kislev.
And then we'll grab the Impassion.
Baron.
And since we managed to defeat Sirthak so easily, we'll go ahead and grab extra capacity for Patriarchs. It's going to be better than just 7 devotion. Then upgrade the Tower of Croc to tier 2.
Miracle would agree.
Woody now.
I do not tolerate hate.
We're going to play things a little bit more aggressively, pull Castalton into an ambush. 70% chance to succeed. And we'll see if anyone takes the bait. Alright, turn 17. Njal the Gouger is here. Okay, so that means that Wintertooth's main armies are over here on this side. Fair enough. We now have one Orthodoxy oh no. So now we have less relations with the Ice Court, less diplomatic. Of course, we already said that. We have less research rate, less devotion, Ice Court training costs plus 52%, and less leadership too. So we need to build up. We need to build up some of the support.
First, on Quebec.
Whole reason we're doing this low for is we almost claimed the wrong one. Was for Chaos Breaker here. So now we've got Thorson's Thunderstorm for every single battle against the forces of Chaos. And guess what Norska counts as?
Suffer for eternity.
You ran away. You would, wouldn't you? Heathen. Here in Erengrad. Let's upgrade the market first. We need more cash. Then we can grab the Watch Patrol. In fact, can we get some money?
All the motherland
She's
stands
fighting
behind me.
Festus. Alright, you're on your own. You're also fighting. Festus is about to get dunked on. Here,
Child,
Imperial
you
Wardens,
need
I
not
will
face
join
our
you in your
might.
war with the
If
Puppets of
you prove
Misrule if you just give me cash.
Kislev and
Sweet, Kislev and Cathay work together. So they do. Just enough that I can get some walls in Erengrad. Oh, and we can also get the upgrade to the docks. We might as well. Alexei, we're going to send you back up to Alexandrinov, where we'll get that landmark soon, too.
Root out
This is going as well as I could have hoped for. Kislev! Alright, welcome back, everyone. It's about a day later. I ran out of time to record, so we're back. And there's not a ton left for us to do. I just want to make sure there are no real big main huge enemies in the area, because we're about up to 20 turns in. And at this point, the campaigns start just to diverge a little bit too much, just based on random events that could happen. For example, we haven't even seen Arbal yet, and Arbal tends to be one of my main concerns in a Gestalten campaign. Arbal and, of course, Throg. But I haven't seen Arbal yet, so we have basically just Throg and the rest of the Norskins to focus on. Looks like the Man-Eaters might end up becoming a problem, and then we have Festus just kind of sitting here waiting to be killed by the hammer and anvil that is the Man-Eaters and Katerin. So we've brought Gestalten up in an ambush. We can try to draw some enemies out. If we just chase this guy around, it's going to be a pain. So what we're going to do is we're going to let Horthrox, if he wants to attack the Bay of Blades, Alexandrinov, wherever he wants to go, we'll deal with him there. And then we'll try to draw Throg or any of the larger armies out of hiding here in the Longship Graveyard. We just need to keep building up our one main settlement here in Erengrad. And if we can get the Tower of Krok or any of the other major settlements up and running, that is going to be fantastic. But Erengrad's going to be our main, so we can't really do a whole bunch of expanding just yet. But we can build up nice armies to defend the area. That's what we're going to do. So since no one else really has anything they need to do, let's go ahead and pass. I almost want to stop the building of the harbor and the Orthodoxy Church here. Just because I don't know if we can fight this army.
know nothing.
Jon Snow. We'll find out. A not-so-mysterious benefactor. Extra melee attack, or more income from trade tariffs. We're not really making that much from trade anyway. We'll take the extra melee attack. Y'all has come on back. And Horthrox has landed ashore.
No higher.
That is a couple of chariots, throwing axes, and some other baddies. I would prefer they come after us inside the settlement.
The right to rule.
We'll continue to upgrade our Patriarch's defense. And let's take Gestalten here. And continue to ambush his way towards the Sarl encampment.
I said much.
Yes, indeed. We can start taking some territory from him up to the Forbidden Citadel. Last thing we're going to do here this turn is go ahead and talk to Golfag and say, hey, I'm going to join you in your war with the Fecka Knights. You just give me some cash. Are we really going to do anything? No, we're just going to sit here and stare at them. Erengrad will get some more money, heat more money next turn, and then we can go for the light war sleds here. The Ice Witch's Quarter. In the meantime, we need to make money, so we're going to go for a clay pit. We can tear that out later on. Alright, we got just enough cash. Then we're going to pick up these dual weapon ogre bowls. have them join us and take this army down. Actually, can we give you any better weapons? Helm of Discord's at least good to have. Then we can give you a gold sigil sword as well. He's up on a warhorse, which means you can catch the chariots nice and easily. Will not be a fun battle. Let's go ahead and pick up the standard discipline too. We're going to need it.
Is this my rule?
We'll see, right? Take down this army, and we're in real good shape. Lose, and, well, that's just that, isn't it? And we lose the battle. Driven out of Alexandrinov, and at least our Alexei gets to survive. Let's go ahead and stop the build here. Kick these ogre bulls out. And you're at least stuck in Alexandrinov for now. Then we should probably go ahead and have Alexei
I do not tolerate hesitation. The right
march towards the Tower of Krak. Pavel can defend this, no problem. And actually, because Erengrad at least has some defenses now, I'm going to take Pavel here, and he's going to go defend Alexandrinov. However, Orthodox should be weakened enough that he can't take it down. And I'm actually going to take Alexei here and send him back to heal that way. Also frees us up for some cash that we can spend it here at Erengrad, where we're going to go ahead and pick up the breastworks for some more devotion, and obviously we definitely could use the extra troops. Erengrad's going to be our main city for the foreseeable future. And as we expected, they kind of move on in as we're just out of range. The AI anyone who says the AI in Total War is not smart is full of garbage, is all I'm going to say. They're not smart, but they are deviously, dastardly clever. They're not good at making, I don't say overarching decisions for the entire campaign, but they are good at screwing you over at every opportunity in that turn, which is what they're doing here today. Do we care that much about the Bay of Blades? No, thankfully. Ooh, a little bit of retribution. Jarl gets ambushed. There's no way you kill my troops. One from each. Literally one from each. Whatever. This game sometimes. We will take the extra devotion. Sacrifice these idiots now. And you think you've done something? There's no way we can reach them. That's hilarious. Even with the movement range bonus. By hilarious, I mean not funny at all. We hit the Sorrel encampment. This is one we are going to be forced to battle because the auto-resolve has been brutal to work his life lately. But that'll show Kastalton in his, all of his glory.
My decision is law.
We go after Orthodox, we can't save Erengrad.
Never yield.
See what I mean, though? The AI is working together, so we've got Orthodox here, raiding. He's not doing anything actually useful. He is just far enough away where I guarantee you if we attack him, we wouldn't then be able to reach Erengrad. It looks like a dumb move, but it's not because they're playing one faction at a time. They're playing all the factions you're playing against. Is this salt? Oh, only a little bit, but it's one of those things you realize you're fighting one amorphous blob instead of 200 different factions. Even this one. That's why there's so many armies stacked up here, and why Big Belor is here. They're not actually necessarily going after Festus. They're making sure that Erengrad isn't a easy, juicy target. We'll go ahead and upgrade Erengrad. Welcome Pavel home, and then here in the Tower of Krak, we have no more cash. And so we just kind of have to sit there and hope it can hold the line. Your loyalty goes unrewarded. Good news is the infidel dies. We need siege mentality into Prague veterans.
For the defense of
More melee defense under siege, more ammunition under siege, and a bit of reload time reduction while under siege. All of these things are great. Alright, the lads are all set up for battle. Let's do this.
shift your pegs.
Kislev sends us forth!
Sail on in and kill the trolls first.
We fight for Ursun! Land is
Shoot immediately out to the sides. Kastalton.
Supreme Patriarch Constantine.
Realized we didn't really deploy any of the patriarchs where I wanted to.
Patriarch!
Teach the Marauder Horsemen a lesson. The ultimate lesson. Throw a fireball right in there. Let's have Patriarch and all of... or Castalton and all the Patriarchs go charge right into the trolls. Weak to ice is going to be their downfall for sure. Just as my eyesight is my downfall. Mess them up, boys. Have them charge together, that way they can get away from those trolls. Trolls move pretty quickly. Man-eaters, you go deal with them. We got guns on our flanks, we got archers on the front. And a whole heap of dead Norskins. Dalton's taking a bit of damage. Well, we just hit heal, Salyak's Lullaby, Urson's Roars, and Salyak's Lullaby. They're the ultimate battle line. Void Knobs move in and finish off whomever you can. Do the same thing there. Man-eaters, you get in charge, or you're in charge of dealing with these trolls. And even when the trolls close the gap, those ogre-sized scimitars are brutal. Dalton held the line like a champion, and our dervishes took some damage. Gotta stop using them and just forgetting them. Once we have Griffin Legion, we can do quite a bit more fire and forget with our cavalry. You gotta have your morale lifting wins every now and again, especially after getting jumped by the AI. I'm gonna go ahead and loot and occupy. Time to cause some problems while we smash through here. Ace for itself, but it takes 5 turns. So I'm gonna say no thank you, and we might just pop in the courthouse here, because we get some Ice Guard, and they will more than pay for themselves just in terms of defense. Plus, we need to kind of even out our... Well, first we need to grab the difference in support allow, and then we need to even out our actual difference as well, because having the scaling and debuff starts to become a problem. Because Katerin will declare war on you just naturally if she gets too grumpy. Urson's protection, because he will be up on a bear eventually, and we keep our firebrand trail going. We're going to try to take down the Forbidden Citadel. They might work together to get the Tower of Croc, which would be unfortunate. Can I give it to these ladies?
Do you forget your place?
Do you forget your place? Oh, I can. Ladies, you used to be led by an ice witch. Not anymore. If I give you the Tower of Crack, how much money would you give me? Like, nothing. Feels like a bad idea. But if we can't hold on to it, we might as well make some money on it, right?
A step too far.
Let's wait and see what they do. Spend some gold here at Erengrad. We can upgrade the Pottery Maker. It's going to take 2 turns, and then it pays for itself rather quickly, so let's go ahead and grab it. Alright, next turn, we're going to come straight across into the Forbidden Citadel. Follow me, cowards.
Worship the truth.
Iber showing up here next to the Tower of Croc is not exciting. But there's nothing we can do about it. Same thing, it's like, okay, you're gonna land at Alexandrinov. Such a strange strategy, man. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do.
Of the motherland.
Pavel,
On your feet.
on your feet. Ambush. We're gonna lure them into Erengrad. If anyone's nearby, we're gonna make sure they don't continue to hide. Oh, you know what? This would have saved the day. Give him that kiss like Kossar. Oh, look around. And then the Adamant we can give Watchman. Yes, Watchman.
No other may wield it. Gospodar by
You know, brothers, I wanted you to get
I demand
an ambush,
absolute
but also
loyalty.
just having more Kossars is going to be pretty important.
Never
So one more
yield.
Kossar. We'll have more cash soon, and we'll put in some walls here. We're making some proper money now. We just can't quite reach the Forbidden Citadel. Can we raid?
The
No, we're never able to.
Move or face death.
Alright, gang, we are coming up on what I would consider the end for this guide, but we need to try to... I want to try to fight one more of the major armies here. They can take your minor settlements, but as Gestalten, it's just Erengrad you care about, Erengrad. And once you have a strong enough force, push out and you can reclaim Prague. And eventually Kislev if Katerin falls, which it looks like she definitely is not doing well here. Festus is over here burning things to the ground, as he does. Take the opportunity to snag a trade agreement with Malachi on the end turn there. Alexandrinov falls, and it's unfortunate, but we'll be back. Alright, our turn again. Forbidden Citadel is a tier 3 settlement. I will be happy to steal from you. We move in. I notice we're also at tier 4 here. What's the penalty? -11, -10 research, -2 devotion, 52% in every 3. So it's not quite... We've just gotten back into the position we were before. We need some more ice core support for sure. Alright. This is going to be a very slow and steady fight. Let's take to the field together, lads. Onward. Alright, so we want to post up all in one spot. That way we convince the enemy to do the same. I'm thinking this could be the best place because we can advance in 2 different areas and keep peppering them with arrows the entire time. Same thing here. They've got nothing that can compete from range, so we'll put the shotguns and the other handgunners and ogre pistols up front. The Patriarch Corps is getting so powerful we can just send them in probably by themselves to the most things and they'll win. What is all the way over there? Is that our war sleds? Oh, just some random spear Cossars. There you are, boys. Let's do this. Everyone in the back line here needs to be in guard mode. Oh, they're actually going to deploy like normal. Bold strategy.
Hearts of ice. Kislev sends
We
us
cast
forth.
deploy like normal. What say you, wizard?
Action glory.
We say all heretics must die.
Snacks after that, yeah?
Say snacks after that.
Kislevites moving!
So be it.
So be it. Let's see what's over here. Looks like some trolls are over there, actually.
Hussars!
We have Cossars.
Excellent!
Excellent.
Taking position!
Obey the Orthodoxy.
Ooh, the javelins are away, but we have Dodge's Song of Winter Sunlight and all sorts of fun stuff. Extra melee attack. Those trolls are getting ripped in half. We're taking a bit of damage, too. There we go. Gestalten's bear is named Little Boris, because Gestalten is strange. Don't worry about it. Here come the man-eaters! Here, Patriarch, you move spots. We've got man-eaters to give these guys a hug. Gut plate bump. Send in the other man-eaters. Oh, whoops. We got way too caught up there. Thankfully, as long as we don't lose any of the sleds, it's fine. Get out of there, boys. Oh, it's my bad. Stelton's Soyak's Lullaby and Ursun's Roar on the way in. They can start ripping and tearing. Both Patriarchs moving. We're not releasing any of our guns.
Streltsy! Moving!
But Elsie advance together.
Moving!
We fight for Ulsun.
Let's have 2 archers face this direction. Come on in. Then 2 can be right
Wolf tough
behind.
Kislevites.
Supreme Patriarch Gestalten.
Patriarch moving! The four as one! Reach!
Bring
Let's get the man-eaters away.
Roll those guts!
Roll those guts.
Seeking heresy. Yes! The motherland's finest!
Stride on! Man-eater!
Turn around and give him some blasts.
Please, Patriarch!
We can just drop the thunderstorm on this group. Let's wait till more of them file in.
Streltsy!
Streltsy advance. Sled's coming in as well. Streltsy, why? Why must you make me sad? Drop the lullaby. Can't have these guys continue to throw javelins at us. There we go. Shotguns just deleted that squad. Advance, boys, advance. Excellent.
Fight for Ulsan!
Land is power.
On the march! This word sends us forth! On the march!
Give him a charge, ogres.
Patriarch!
Get a Solyak's lullaby to help them out a little bit on the way in.
We fight for Ulsan!
Yeah, that's not great. Hold the line, Streltsy. Drop the thunderstorm. Ogres, get out of there.
The heretic dies! Obey the Orthodoxy!
Outright vaporized the groups that came in there. Where once there were many, now there are none.
Absolution!
Said, behold the truth.
Land is power! Attack goblins!
Yeah, no chance they get closer. You shoot those hunters directly. That's right through these great weapon warriors. Karen,
Execute them!
the extremely grouchy. Sorry, Karen, not today. You were but one lone werewolf in a large world. Alright, there's some serious cash, and an opal amulet, and we are going to... it's a lot of plunder, that is.
Urson would like to see them.
Urson would like to see them beaten.
I am Constantine.
Then he would. We're gonna go ahead and claim the Forbidden Citadel, dealing more damage to the province in the process. Yeah, he's got all of this territory held. We're just gonna move in and take it from him. And if I can give the Sarlacc encampment back to Wulfric for the time being, I think I'm actually gonna do that.
I like
Yeah, you go ahead and enjoy that. I'll take the cash instead of just getting it stolen back from me. We can probably just do that with a lot of these until we get over into Malachi's area. Then we can get the settlements to him. Make some serious cash on our way across. That way we can actually upgrade the tower and such. Ivor just has nothing but warehounds. Warehounds, exactly. Just hound dogs in general, so we should be able to deal with that, no problem. Perfect walls here, absolutely. And then we have a heap of cash. I'm gonna go ahead and tear this out now and get our landmark building in that gives us access to the light war sleds. Extremely, extremely important.
Boyar of Kislev, I demand absolute loyalty.
We'll get a few more just normal Kossars, and if we can get the... Ooh, hello there. Mornfang Cavalry and some Man-Eater Ogre pistols. Giant would be crazy, too. We're gonna go for the pistols.
I reject.
So expensive. It's so very worth it, though. So we're gonna pick up all of the extra Ogre mercenaries we can. And like I said, from here, you do have, even if it looks like you only have a few settlements and you're losing ground, you actually have a really good base to start building up even further. So Castalton is so powerful that he can just keep smashing around up here in the north. Obviously, don't put yourself in a fight that you have no chance of winning. That'd be hugely foolish. But what you want to do is you want to keep moving and just knocking out settlements. I think we'll come out, you would cut up to the Monolith, the Flesh, if you can first. Then across the Altar Spawns, Winterpire, and start selling those over to Malachi so he can actually start helping you defend. And also, it'll pocket you a heap of cash. Then you want to swoop back around. If you can get a peace treaty with Throg, that's great. If not, keep building up an army here in Erengrad, and eventually you'll have one, especially with the Ogres and the eventual War Sleds, where you can strike out with that army and start knocking out some fairly strong foes yourself. You just want to be slow and steady with it here with Castalton. Start getting your Ice Court buildings up, that way you don't have more support for the Patriarchy than the Ice Court, and at that point you're smooth sailing. Thanks all for stopping on by today's legendary guide for Castalton. Next we're going to go for Boris Ursus and see if we can't make surviving in the frozen north against just bukus of people that hate you a little bit easier. Thanks for stopping by. Like I said, if you can think of any extra tips that I might have missed here today, please do add those into the comments. I'd love to hear from you, and we can build everyone's game knowledge together. For the final time here, thanks for stopping by. If you enjoyed, please do remember to leave a like for the like god and a sub for the sub down. I'll see you all fine folk in the next one.